Oh god, I'm still in pain.
I removed it 15 minutes ago and you're still in pain?
It was a saber from a freaking Disney Infinity figure. Of course it still hurts.
Moving on from that, I need to warn you about something that's coming to us.
Jesus Christ, it's still on this.
Listen, right here, it says that by the time you're reading this, he's already been summoned.
That's a load of bull.
No, it can't be. There's too much information about him for it to be fake.
Yeah, let's go play something, alright?
Fine. Oh, did you hear that Portal 3 might release soon?
What?
Yeah, the guy Code Gecko made an ad based off Portal.
That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Think about it. Why would they release an ad based off a really old game? Ugh.
Get over there and read your notebooks.
Fine.
That does have me thinking, though. What the hell happened to Valve? I mean, Valve used to pretty much rule the gaming industry with games like Team Fortress, Half-Life, Portal, and Counter-Strike. Nowadays, they're just there. It takes a freaking miracle now for Valve just to say, oh yeah, here's a game we made. This is definitely because of the Steam Deck. At least it's not NFTs. So today, we'll be talking about certain Valve games that released up to this current day. So let's get started. Half-Life released in 1998, and man, what a game. The story of Half-Life is about this guy named Gordon Freeman who works for a top-secret research place, and when he goes into a chamber to test out an experiment, things go haywire and releases a whole bunch of nonsense. That's pretty much the whole game, and even though this is a PC game from '98, this game is freaking awesome. Now obviously this is not what the game looked like on computers back then, but now that the game's been upscaled, the graphics actually look kinda good. The story, to the dialogue, to the mechanics are all spectacular in their own way. I remember grinding the hell out of this game when I played it, and I had one hell of a time playing. Except for that time I forgot the F key, turns on the flashlight, so therefore I went around in the dark fence for 15 minutes, but we don't talk about that. Overall, I really like the game, 10 out of 10. Team Fortress, or Team Fortress Classic, released in 1999. Now let me say something, I didn't enjoy this game very much, it just doesn't feel right. Maybe it's because I don't play online games. Now there are online games that I like, but I don't enjoy many of them. I'm more of a campaign kind of guy. Now I did try to enjoy this one, but I just can't. But I do have to say though, an online game from 1999 is actually amazing for its time. Especially if it's a freaking PC game from the 90s. Overall, 5 out of 10. Half-Life 2 argued to be the greatest PC game ever made. Now what do I have to say about that? This game's honestly okay. I don't enjoy it as much as others do, but there are elements in there that I can understand why people enjoy it so much. The story for Half-Life 2 is that Gordon Freeman has joined a movement that wants to stop some alien army from continuing taking control of Earth. Now listen, this game's okay, but there are some moments where I just got bored quickly, or it might be because of the grainy look of it. I guess that's what they were going for the story, but again, this game looks pretty damn good for its time. 6 out of 10. Okay. Now listen, I'm aware that Valve only published Garry's mod and a separated studio worked on it, but I'm just going to include it. Garry's mod is a sandbox game where you go, what the f do I do now? I've been playing Garry's mod for a while now, and it's just a game that I like to mess around in once in a while, from just chucking bodies everywhere to obliterating them. So yeah, Garry's mod is just an average do whatever you want game, but the catch is the community. The community to Garry's mod is so awesome, dude. Another thing I like to add is that if you purchase actual Valve games, then you unlock add-ons to the game. Like, look at this. Alex standing next to the engineer. How random. 8 out of 10. Very satisfying. Team Fortress 2, released in 2007, has become extremely popular even for it being 15 years old, and it's deserved. Team Fortress 2 is such a good game to play. I've only just started getting into it, and I enjoy every piece of it, from the design to each level and character to its mechanics and gameplay. But there have been times where I've been dissatisfied, not from the game, but from the goddamn people. Like one time I was in a match and every 50 seconds someone was being requested to be banned. Overall, the game deserves a 9 out of 10. Pretty good. Alright, let's see what's next on my list.
Hello?
Hey, naive man. What is a portal?
Are you a fucking idiot? It's a site that has links to other sites.
No, not like that one. The games.
Oh, you mean the 2 greatest pieces of entertainment in the entirety of mankind?
No, I mean, I suppose so.
You see, the Portal games, as I've said before, beautiful, but wasn't always Portal. There's originally a game called Orbacular Drop, which was made in 2005. All you really need to know about it is that a dude at Dow saw it and hired all the devs and said, "Make game, love." And make game they did, with Portal, released in 2007, being nominated and winning a handful of awards and selling a whopping 4 million copies. And the gameplay is fantastic. The puzzles aren't that hard and make you feel good whenever you beat a level. A lot of the levels are movement-based, or in layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing goes out. They're fun, creative, and actually make you smarter. Now, for Portal 2, I want you to imagine Portal 1 on drugs. Then double that shit, and you have Portal 2. The puzzles are better, the jokes are better, and the story is 1,000 times better. There's also a co-op mode, which is incredibly fun. Levels aren't as difficult as Portal 1, but they feel more satisfying to complete, with my favorite being Enrichment Sphere 5, found in Chapter 7. The lore is fairly simple and really easy to understand. So, yeah, what do you think of that?
I mean, they sound like pretty fun puzzle games.
Yeah, they are.
Alright, see ya. Let's see, what's next on my list? Ah, zombie Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 released annually from 2008 to 2009, and from what I've played a little bit of, both games are okay, I guess. I mean, zombie games aren't really much my thing, honestly, but since it's Valve and their unique way of making games, Left 4 Dead and its sequel are actually okay games. Not great, but it certainly is a thing. Not much to say about these games because, you know, I've only played them for a bit, and zombie games really aren't much of my thing, you know. 5 out of 10, boo! CSGO released in 2012 and is so freaking popular that it's at the top of Steam's search page, and honestly, it's overhyped and bland. Is the game bad? Not really. But is it like almost every multiplayer shooter? Not really. You see, the game has these easily recognizable maps and are honestly very fun to play in. But it doesn't help that you're pretty much playing a mix of Call of Duty and Warface. CSGO was so damn popular that it was the last game released by Valve for a long ass time. I think it could be because they wanted to work on the game considering its popularity. Well, I'm not going to criticize them for this. They clearly want to work on improving the game and keeping the servers up and going. So I'm not going to judge too hard on them. 5 out of 10. But yeah, anyways, Valve would then release Artifact, a card game, and Half-Life Alyx, a VR game that people are saying that it could be considered Half-Life 3, but sadly I haven't played the game yet, so I can't say much about it. Hopefully soon I can take a look at this one. But yeah, Valve had a very damn good track record of amazing games, but it suddenly faded into the shadows as time progressed. Hopefully they make a grand return with at least one game that makes it to the number 3. Oh man, all these Valve games got me tired. Hello? Who did that? Hey, I know you're here. Come on, man. Come out. Ah, damn it.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just reading the journal I was going to tell you about.
What is this even about? Make it quick, though, because I think there's a rat in the house.
It's pretty much saying that one that emulates something that wasn't intended for that purpose, an evil, uncanny entity comes out.
That still sounds freaking ridiculous. Hey, the time. You returned!
I never left. And by the way, you brought your stupid brick.
Never left. Oh, that's why I've been seeing static ever since. How come that didn't happen the other day?
Oh, no, maybe because of that stupid saber that was stuck in you.
Yeah, probably.
That's out of range. All you need to know is that I'm going to stay here. I've seen what you're doing. Even before you placed that stupid brick outside, killing that man for wanting to kill you. Fitting. Catch is, I'm always going to stay here until the end of time! Because I am the victim of time, and I'm going to destroy you!
Ooh, it's green.
Hey!
Jesus
Jesus Christ, man, what?
Hey man, could you help me out a little bit here?
Do you really need your bussy pounded that bad?
Then what the f? I'm being choked, dumbass!
Oh yeah, I thought your voice sounded familiar.
I need you to do me a favor. Go to the fuse box downtown and cut the purple wires.
Why would there be a purple wire in a downtown fuse box?
Just do it!
What do I get in return?
Oh my god, dude!
Nah, I kid. I'll be on my way.
Oh, by the way, in the meantime, what do you think of Valve not making as many games as they used to?
Are you serious?
Yeah, man, what the hell?
Now that you mention it,
I think Valve was too nervous to make a sequel, considering how good all their sequels are.
it's near impossible for Lightning to strike thrice.
And because of that, they focused on Steam more, because it makes a lot more money than any of their games have. There's still hope for new games, though, except for Left 4 Dead.
So yeah, that's a pretty cool rant, I guess.
Yeah, it's true. What color was the wire?
Oh yeah, the purple wire.
How would cutting the wire affect the entity in your home?
Just do it.
Yeah, alright.
Where's this madness?
Whoa, that actually worked? How?
Apparently his DNA had some sort of cellular data plan or something, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So wait, is he dead?
I think he might be in some sort of realm that's full of like technology wires and, you know, stuff like that, you know?
Bye. I have other plans. Now, where's that sissy?
So what now?
I have a sudden urge to review movies now.